There's nothing better than taking a break from our everyday life and just being able to relax. The sun, the beach, and the fresh air help us disconnect from our daily stresses and can be beneficial both physically and mentally. But how do you go about finding the best place for you to vacation? The good news is you don't need to look far, because we're about to adventure through 10 of the most beautiful spots on the globe that you should visit. Welcome to Feed My Curiosity. Be sure to hit like and subscribe for future content. Everybody loves a good vacation. Seeing the world and experiencing different cultures is one of life's most meaningful endeavors. Vacations allow you to get out of your daily routine and see how other people go through life. And hopefully you could see some amazing sights too. Today on Feed My Curiosity, we're going to look at the top 10 most beautiful vacation spots in the world based on their history, culture, and natural beauty. We begin the list in Costa Rica. The small Central American country is the most visited nation in the region, largely because of its natural resources and ecotourism. It has jungles, beaches, volcanoes, as well as a diverse population of plants and animals. Costa Rica is known for its large network of natural parks and protected areas that include the popular Manuel Antonio, Tortuguero, and Cahuita national parks. There are endless opportunities for the active traveler with hikes, zip lines, and other ways to enjoy the country's teeming natural habitat. We should also mention that Costa Rica is a relatively small country, making travel and access to all the different attractions very convenient. Next we have Sydney, Australia. It's one of the cities on this list with the most diverse offering, from outdoor adventures to cosmopolitan culture experiences. The city itself features countless opportunities for walking and sightseeing, with a combination of historical sites, entertainment venues, and excellent dining. The Sydney Opera House alone is one of the most famous sites in the world. A short trip just outside of the city offers plenty to do for the outdoorsy traveler. There are numerous beaches, parks, and zoos, which all give a look into the region's incredible natural habitat and animal population. That brings us to Yellowstone National Park, one that stretches across 3 U.S. states and is said to be the first national park in the world. The park's vast landscape features various types of ecosystems, including lakes, canyons, rivers, and mountain ranges. Yellowstone has the largest supervolcano on the continent, as well as half the world's geysers, including the park's most popular, Old Faithful. The park also features hundreds of species of plants and animals, many of which are endangered or threatened. For travelers who want to experience nature, Yellowstone is the place for you. It features numerous recreational activities including hiking, fishing, camping, boating, and sightseeing. Next, we have Hawaii, one of the most naturally exquisite locations in the US. While traveling there is lengthy and can be expensive, it's all worth it when you arrive in this tropical island paradise. Gorgeous beaches, pristine waters, and breathtaking mountains define the Hawaiian Islands and provide visitors with endless ways to enjoy the state's natural riches. Its warm tropical climate also makes it a desirable destination year-round. Hawaii has a rich history as well, with influences from North America, Asia, and most importantly, its own indigenous Hawaiian culture. Next is London, England. The capital and most populous city of England and the United Kingdom. London is also a cultural hub on a global scale, making it one of the most visited cities in the world. For history buffs, London has a storied past, and Buckingham Palace is still a top attraction. A walk around the city offers numerous sites, museums, and historical landmarks. London also has a vibrant arts culture, with clubs and theaters to keep you entertained all night long. Next, we have Rio de Janeiro, which is one of the most visually striking cities in the world. From the Christ the Redeemer statue to Copacabana Beach, Rio has iconic sights as well as a vibrant culture. Rio is teeming with exotic plant and animal life and has numerous parks and astounding mountains, which give truly awesome views of the city and surrounding area. If you need a break from hiking, you can choose one of the city's numerous beaches, from the famous Copacabana and Ipanema to less touristy but no less beautiful locations all over the city. Equally important to Rio's natural splendor is its rich culture, which culminates every year in the eye-popping spectacle that is Carnival. One doesn't need to visit Carnival, though, to get a sense of the city's storied musical heritage. A quick trek into the city's nightlife will reveal ever-present sounds of samba, one of Brazil's largest musical contributions to the world. Next is Florence, Italy. While you can't go wrong with other Italian cities like Rome, Milan, and Venice, we thought we'd give an alternative with the underrated Florence. The city is known for its history, culture, Renaissance art, architecture, and monuments. It is a major center for art and fashion, with numerous museums and galleries, including the Uffizi Gallery and the Palazzo Pitti. It is believed to have the highest concentration of art in the world in proportion to its size. Perhaps the most notable feature in any Italian city, though, is the cuisine, and Florence is no different. From the world-renowned culinary culture to the majesties of its fine wines, Florence has the ability to bring immeasurable pleasure to the biggest fanatics of food and drink. That brings us to Barcelona, Spain. It is the capital and largest city in Catalonia, as well as the second most populous municipality in Spain. One of the most prominent cities in Europe, Barcelona is hub for culture, commerce, media, and entertainment. It is also a popular city for sports fans, as it houses one of the most popular football clubs in the world. Barcelona is another city with a rich history that continues to pervade the city's current culture. It features architectural works from Antoni Gaudi and Louis Dominique y Montilla, as well as other breathtaking buildings, parks, theaters, and churches. The city also features numerous parks and beaches, many of which are also historic. Next on the list, we have Paris, France. One of the most populous cities in France is also one of the most famous cities in the world. Since the 17th century, Paris has been one of Europe's centers for finance, commerce, science, fashion, art, and music. The city has several global landmarks, including the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and Notre Dame Cathedral. And those just scratch the surface of the city's monuments and attractions. For any traveler interested in culture and arts, Paris is an absolute must. Paris is also known for its restaurants and history of haute cuisine, where the food is methodically prepared and artfully presented. Nowadays, with the city's cosmopolitan population, one can find food from all over the world, as well as traditional dishes from its home country. All in all, Paris is a feast for the senses. And finally, we have New York City. It's difficult to overstate the significance of the Big Apple, as it is a hub for culture and business, as well as containing some of the most iconic tourist attractions in the US. The Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, Broadway, Central Park, the list goes on and on. It's also a haven for those interested in the arts, with its various museums, music venues, and theaters. Some of New York's most interesting attractions, though, can be found off the beaten path. Venturing into the city's diverse neighborhoods offers endless opportunities to experience a wide array of cultures and culinary brilliance. A visitor could spend weeks in New York City and barely scratch the surface of what it has to offer. That is why it made it to the top of our list. That concludes our countdown of the most beautiful vacation spots in the world. No matter where your travels take you, always remember to be safe. Hopefully now you're ready to take on your next adventure. If you liked what you watched or have any more suggestions, hit like and comment below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button too. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time on Feed My Curiosity.